go. A conference championship on the line right now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The Cougars will get the first crack on offense today. We'll see if this quarterback can get off to a great start, Kirk. So much for this offense and this whole team really orbits around him.
Yes, sir. The de facto Mr. Center of the universe. It's his world when he's out there, and it's up to him to create and orchestrate the details on the field. His team, his way. Can't wait to see what he does today.
They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
And looking for a big play here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
Great timing here with the quarterback and the wide receiver. The receiver does a nice job of keeping his route vertical, and the quarterback's taught to put the ball away from the defender towards the boundary. Good adjustment by the receiver and a big play by the offense.
Hold on a second. There's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. Third down, out of the shotgun. The pocket breaking down. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Turn starts inside the 15. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. So the Utes offense takes the field, the first chance we had to see them today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. QB decides to keep it here. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Utes have 1st and 10 here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And he's tackled after the catch. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
The Utes will bring their punt team onto the field. And that's the first punt today for the offense. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, all that work you put in the summer with the receivers and the quarterbacks, this is where it pays off. This is where that trust really can play out. This receiver lines up on the right side of the formation, works all the way across, and the quarterback almost can close his eyes, knows exactly where his man will be, and puts it right on the money.
They look to throw it here on second down. Catch made on the left side. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Crucial third down play right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Vasquez. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. This BYU offense is quickly moving down the field. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. He'll be taken down. Marker on the field. If it's on the offense, that'll be a sack.
Hold it. Offense.
Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? The penalty backs him up first and very long. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And that run produces a decent gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Fires it to the wideout. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Into the end zone. Touchdown, BYU. Kirk, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he fields it inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Utah offense takes the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And he drops back in the gun. Looking to throw it deep. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. They'll run it here. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Utah. That's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that battle.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. That's what makes him one of the top backs in the country.
Extra point try coming now. The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. The Turner trying to create good field position. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. A quick throw out left, complete. They stop him, but it's a 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield. It's Vasquez. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down. BYU getting set for their 1st and 10 now. It's a draw to the back. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. 1st and 10 now for the offense. They'll run it from the gun. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Offense goes to the pistol now. Handing off on the draw play. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away. 3rd down coming up after that running play. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Looks like BYU will have the 1st down. The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining 1st quarter of play. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Catch made across the middle by the running back. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Brigham Young.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. Defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, and they go up 17-7. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. Return begins inside the 10. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And the Utah offense takes the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36.
You know, a lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
Ball handed off. In the clear at the 25. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play.
Hold it. Offense.
That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Delivers quickly to the left side. And it's complete downfield. Tackle after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. BYU has the lead here, Kirk. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback still with the football. And they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Utes. Looked like the defense thought they had him contained. Look at the blazing speed on that quarterback.
Great design run for this quarterback, and you know what kind of threat he is with that kind of speed. The defense just seemed to be out of position from the very beginning. I wouldn't be surprised to see something similar later on in this game.
Now the all-important extra point. The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold it. Offense.
Costly hold nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the running back takes the handoff. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21. Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Brought down after the nice spin move. Just a small gain by the offense. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Pressure is coming. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Yeah, they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs, and also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
The Cougars will bring their punt team on the field now. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Utes offense takes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And this time the defense is all over the quarterback run. They bring him down short of the marker. Now it's second down here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Ouch. Late contact with the quarterback. An obvious call. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Cannot escape. They've got him. It'll be a short loss, a yard or two.
Well, the offense tries to go with a play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying it. They applied the pressure and came up with a sack.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. A handoff to the back. Oh, what a move. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Holding, offense.
Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. And the quarterback keeps it here. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Holding, offense.
Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Utes will have to punt this one away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. He'll be taken down. There is a flag on the field. We'll see if this sack holds up.
Holding, offense.
So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Here's the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. Fourth down coming up. And the Cougars will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Utah offense takes the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? The pass rush closing in. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Second down after that previous play. There's the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Holding, offense.
So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. And the Utes will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. They bring him down after a short gain there. Important second down play coming up. The shotgun running play call. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Holding, offense.
Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Tackle made after a big gain.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Fires it to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the tight end. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's running out of time here. Escapes the pocket. Finding space at the 20. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Hold it. Offense.
So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw yet again. Defense is coming after him. Well, it was exciting, but no one to throw to. Eventually goes down.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
So bad plays on 1st and 2nd down puts them in a tough spot here. 3rd and very long. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. And here's the handoff. He's stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And the Cougars will line up to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And he punts it out of bounds, so no return. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? He hands it off from the gun. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. We figured we might get a Mountain West championship that would have social media buzzing. And through 2 quarters of football, indeed, that is the case. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the conclusion of the Mountain West Championship.
The Cougars will kick this away to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Utah offense takes the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Got him, he's sacked.
Well, today's middle linebacker has to have the ability to cover, to be able to be a great run stuffer. Also, the ability to blitz and get after the quarterback. There's an example of it right there. These guys are becoming more and more athletic every year in college football.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about.
Hold it. Offense.
Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Lets it fly to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, that one's picked off. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, BYU. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here, Kurt.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. And they'll run it with the draw play. Breaking tackles. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The Utes will line up to boot it away. Back out to punt for the 4th time today. And that sets up a return. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Inside the 45. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Finally brought down at the 7. Sets up a 1st and goal here. And of course, down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Brigham Young. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped with the conference championship on the line he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away.
BYU 31, Utah 14.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Utah offense takes the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Defense.
Very late hit on the quarterback. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Or take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
That short completion sets up a 3rd down play. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play.
Hold it. Offense.
Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. The Utes will send their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pocket breaking down. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Well, that's another big sack for this defense. They've come up with so many sacks. It's a great way to get back into this football game. Now, give the quarterback credit. He's played tough through that so far, but one mistake could potentially be a game-changing play.
From their own 7, it's now 2nd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking right, this one caught. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
2nd down coming up.
Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Lets it go on the move, launching deep. And that one's picked off. What a play. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And the Utes offense takes the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Trying to extend the play. Using his legs on the scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback keeps the football. Breaking free at the 35. They've got him, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it about the 27. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. It's a shotgun run call. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Brings up 2nd down.
And he'll set up to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. They'll be tackled. They'll have to wait and see what this penalty marker is about.
Hold it. Offense.
That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. They'll hand it off. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And they'll stop him short at the line to gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. And the Utes trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
See if they can convert the point after.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the PAT makes it a 10-point deficit, 31-21. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
BYU 31, Utah 21.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold it. Offense.
See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. He's hit as he throws it. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. Keeping it on the ground here. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. The pass is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. And it's a touchdown, but there is a flag down. Let's check out the marker. Wow, a great play on the interception, but that's going to be wiped out on a roughing the passer penalty. They call the draw play here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down play coming up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. And the quarterback dropping back. Running out of time in the pocket. And the sophomore has got him for a sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
And the Cougars will have to kick this away. And they'll punt it away for the 4th time today. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackle made after just a short gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff to the single back. Breaks loose at the 45. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Tackle is made near the 48-yard line. That's a first down for the offense.
And it's BYU in the lead. We reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40. And the Utes line up on 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle. It's third down for the offense. Quarterback drops back. He's escaping the pocket now. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
6. And that's a first down for the offense.
Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he'll take this into the end zone, but hold on here. We do have a flag down. Let's see what that's about. Offense will decline the penalty after that big gain. Now they line up to kick the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
BYU 31, Utah 28.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. His line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Vasquez. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Second down coming up.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick catch. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Cougars will bring their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And here's the return now from midfield. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Utah offense takes the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught quickly. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Pass complete. It's second down now. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And there's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a third and long. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Breaks loose at the 40. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
The Utes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Here comes the handoff. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Carrier is the running back. He's tackled on the play at the 23. Second down coming up.
It's a quarterback keeper. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Holding, offense.
That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. And the single back takes the handoff. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field.
Hold it. Offense.
Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Now it's second down here. And he's got it again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. How much can they pick up on third down? Try a field goal from here would be 57 yards. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back, bringing pressure. A sack on the play could not escape the pass rush.
Man, how do you like to be the offensive coordinator for this team right now with the offensive line coach trying to come up with any answer at all to deal with this pass rush? That's 5 sacks now in this game. They cannot seem to stop this pressure from this defense.
The Utes will line up to punt it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. It's a quick grab. Finds room at the 30. He'll go down, but that stiff arm earned him first down yardage.
Four verts put so much pressure on your secondary. The quarterback has time to throw. You've got 4 receivers streaking into the back part of your defense. Eventually, the quarterback's going to find an open target. If he has the time, and he did here, he makes him pay for it.
And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Hold it. Offense.
Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field.
Hold it. Offense.
Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. First down here for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Brings up second down.
They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Receiver in motion now. Same tailback, another carry. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Cougars will line up to kick it away.
Formation to kick it away.
No fair catch, looking to return this punt. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Utah offense takes the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
First down for the offense.
He's moving out of the pocket now. And the defense says, not again. They wouldn't let him get loose for the scramble. Brought him down for a short gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw. It's Vaughn. Caught in the flat by the running back. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Important third down play coming up. This would be a 56-yard attempt if they don't gain anything. He bought some time, now lets it go. Pass is caught. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs. Fourth down conversion gives him a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. Back to throw again. He lets it go on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there. It's first and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Touchdown, Utes. They have jumped in front in the final minute.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to, can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go?
Here's the point after attempt.
Kicker on for the extra point.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away here and hope their defense can make a stop on this final drive.
BYU.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Catch hauled in here over the middle. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Roughing the passer. Defense.
So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, gets a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, BYU. They go in front in the final minute of play.
I think the quarterback does a great job of looking through all of his progressions. Nobody's there. He finds the back out of the backfield. Nobody picks him up. He's able to catch the ball and then find his way into the end zone.
An important PAT now to make this a 3-point game. And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the fourth quarter. It's all up to the defense. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's got it inside the 15. Brought down at the 29. That's where they'll start the drive. Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call.
Hold it.
Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. And he pulls in the catch. That's a big gain. Exciting play to end the game, but he's stopped short, and the clock will run out. But they put a lot of points on the board, Kirk. The offense really clicking today, but it just wasn't enough.
Yeah, you got to understand that this defense has certainly played better, but they played one of the most talented offenses, in my opinion, in the entire country. Obviously, there's plenty to improve on, but you also have to acknowledge that the offense was just really good.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.